Amazon has unveiled a new Shark Tank style show that gives its winners top billing on Amazon. There's a lot to read here too, folks. According to the Wall Street Journal, the e-commerce giant plans to introduce a new competition show next month in which entrepreneurs pitch their products to a studio audience as well as to judges, including Amazon executives and celebrities like Goop co-founder Gwyneth Paltrow and designer Christian Siriano. Finalists will have their inventions sold in a new Amazon Buy It Now online store, and the winners of each episode will earn $20,000. The Buy It Now panel of rotating judges will also include Ring creator Jamie Siminoff, whose smart doorbell company Amazon acquired in 2018, and 4 other Amazon executives, including Tanner Elton, Vice President of U.S. Ad Sales. The company decided to use Amazon executives as judges to give the audience a better sense of how it works with smaller retailers, according to Lauren Anderson, head of brand and content innovation for Amazon's MGM Studios. In each episode of the show, Anne, which is scheduled to debut on October 30th and is hosted by comedian JB Smoove of Curb Your Enthusiasm fame. One of the greatest shows of all time. Entrepreneurs will have 90 seconds to pitch their invention to a studio audience, and the audience then votes on whether the product should go to the judges. And
yes,
do you think I'm done. Do you think Amazon's new Buy It Now show is must-see TV?
Oh my God, yes, I love it so much.
You do? Interesting.
Oh God, I was a huge fan, if you'll remember, of Making the Cut, the fashion show, the Project Runway-esque fashion show where they had like Amazon merchants who would like put the apparel right on the platform right after the show was done.
Yeah.
Like I loved that show. But
that didn't work very well, right?
It didn't, no. And so but I think like you look at one, Amazon has a platform with Prime Video to get this out and just like, they don't have to leave Amazon to like make this happen. I think the other benefit is that, you know, it's another thing that Amazon can offer sellers on the platform right now that no other retailer can offer on their marketplace. Like Walmart can't really do this, at least yet.
No.
But so I think this is definitely worth the experiment. Now, to your earlier point, like Making the Cut did not work because a lot of fans like me got disappointed because I wanted to buy the stuff and it was just not ready for prime time.
Right.
There was a major issue with, you know, products already being sold out or like very limited quantities, the quality of the products because they were trying to manufacture them so quickly. But I think the biggest thing is here, like, how many up and coming brands that are going to participate that are ready for that kind of volume, for that kind of attention. And if they can't do that, they can't pay this off. And unfortunately, I think this could see the same fate as Making the Cut, but I'm hopeful that they learned from that and they're moving forward. But are you, Chris, going to make this must-see TV?
Yeah. You know, I'm on the side of, I don't think this is going to work, honestly.
Oh, why?
Well, here's what I like and here's what I don't like about it.
Okay.
I like the angle of this is how our buyers review products, our Amazon buyers review products.
Okay.
Although when I say that, I take that with a grain of salt because from my understanding, Amazon pretty much takes everything. So I'm not really certain how much insight anyone's going to get into how the sausage is actually made and glean anything from that, you know?
True.
The questions that they would likely ask her to be more like, why are you ready to sell on Amazon? Which is pretty much how they vet their products assortments now. So like,
sure.
So I'm curious what added value there's going to be there. The celebrity angle doesn't really get me all that much. Like that's
You're not excited for Goopy Gwenny to come on here and tell you what a great product you have?
Yeah. And then it's hard to do that over and over again too. And then you get the B-list celebrities do, I don't know. But anyway, but the whole thing leads me to the point that I don't like about it, which is the whole intent of the show is so blatantly obvious that it's basically an infomercial for people selling on Amazon or want to sell on Amazon. So will people keep coming back for that infomercial?
Yes.
Maybe.
I mean, people
I don't know,
but people watch live video all the time right now. Like it's, I think
but Amazon's tried the live video thing. That hasn't worked either. I mean, to a degree.
Right.
But so like my point is just like, they're pitching it as like Shark Tank style.
Yeah.
But the reason I come back to Shark Tank, I don't want to say people in general, but the reason I think that people come back to Shark Tank is because you learn something. You learn something by watching how the entrepreneurs interact with the judges and the
Right.
questions the judges are asking. You're not coming to the show to be sold something, which I'm curious too. And maybe we close this out on this, but I'm curious too, as you were watching that Making the Cut, did you
Yeah.
also learn something
Oh
as
yeah.
about the product? And that was also what you found interesting about the show. So that's what I think you've got to put an educational angle
Yeah.
in here. If it's just an infomercial, I don't think it's going to work.
I think that's for you. I think it's
Yeah.
entertainment. Like I watch
Okay.
Shark Tank for the entertainment. Like I'm not really paying attention to like the percentage of the deals that Mark Cuban's offering. Somebody like I don't really care that much. I think it like the people presenting and like busting out of like windows and stuff like that to talk about their product. Like
Yeah. The
that's the
charisma of the
entertainment.
judges, all that kind of
Yeah, I
thing.
mean
Yeah.
that I think there's value, there's something for everybody. And I think that you will, I assume that you will also learn, and that could be very valuable for somebody considering putting their product on Amazon, is you will kind of learn from watching this programming, like, okay, what do I need to be thinking of? How much of a cut does Amazon take? Like, what is the process? Do I have to store in an Amazon facility? Like, I imagine that some of those questions will come up, but I mean, time will tell. I have no idea. That's just me assuming that that's going to be part of the
Yeah,
program.
that's interesting too. Like, how much does Amazon let America under the covers of how it
Right.
operates too?
Right.
That could,
Yeah.
yeah. My hunch is not at all, but
No,
we'll see.
you never know.